Now, I will say, in regard to the anti-commandeering amendment, your position on whether or not it's a good idea really materially depends upon whether or not you think the Patient Protection and the Affordable Care Act is a good idea. I mean, and I'm not going to talk about whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. Everybody in this chamber, I suspect, has read literature on that and formed an opinion as to whether or not the Affordable Care Act is good or bad for the people of South Carolina and the people of the United States. If you think it's good public policy, if you think that the exchanges are working, if you think that it's actually increasing access to health care in a way that's sustainable, in a way that delivers quality health care, by all means you ought to oppose this anti-commandeering amendment, because it is clearly my purpose to deprive state assets from being utilized to hasten and speed up the implementation of the Affordable Care Act. So if you think it's a good idea and if you think it's a good law, you would want that state spigot turned on. You would want state treasurer, state employees, state agencies helping to implement it. However, if by reading all the literature out there and after reading about how this act has been implemented by the current administration in Washington, D.C., with the various extensions and the carve-outs and the exemptions and quite frankly what I consider to be the shredding of the rule of law, if you think that the Affordable Care Act represents bad public policy, then you ought to stand foursquare for the proposition that not a single state taxpayer dollar ought to be used to hasten and speed the implementation of that Affordable Care Act. So that's the first thing the amendment does.